What's up, YouTube? This is So Black here, and I've got a match against RAVAGE656. And yeah, this was a very interesting battle. A bit of hacks, but you know, you'll see. Anyway, let's get into it. I lead off with my Domaniton, and he's going to lead off with his Deoxys, which is a speed form Deoxys, which most people would usually use, otherwise still be a defense because the other Deoxys forms are banned. So now I'm going to switch out because I think he's still faster than me, even though I'm carrying the Choice Scarf, and I'm going to make a risky play going into my Ferrothorn because he might have the superpower. He's going to use the Psycho Boost off the bat, which is a good thing on my part because that means my Domaniton isn't going to get one hit KO'd probably. So right now I'm just sitting in here and you know, I just want to see what if he's carrying the superpower or he's going to lay up some spikes, which he does right now. So that's good. That means I can pretty much go for the attack, because just in case if he did have the superpower, I'd rather want to get that out of the way before I start laying up my Stealth Rocks. So I go for the Gyro Ball. It does around about half-ish. So see, it's a clean hit. It's a clean 2-hit KO. So right now he's just gonna withdraw because he doesn't want to use his Deoxys that early in the match, and he's gonna go into his Bisharp, which will resist the next Gyro Ball. I think I'm using a different Spherifon in this match. Anyway, I go for the Gyro Ball. It does a surprising good amount, you know, about 1/5. Even though Bisharp isn't that much of a fast Pokemon, it still does a good damage because Spherifon is so damn slow. Now he tries to predict my switch by actually, I'm not sure why he was doing that because I wasn't going to switch anyway. I stay in. He does go for a Thunder Wave. That paralyzes me. I'm not really too bothered. That's only going to increase my Gyro Ball's power. I let my rocks. He's going to want to switch out, and he's going to go into his Conk Elder. And yeah, I'm just going to lay up a Leech Seed, and it hits. That's great. That means I can switch out into a Pokemon that will resist Conk Elder and get some Leech Seed cover in the process. So right now he's just bashing these boulders, and I'm just going to get some Leech Seed recovery, which is nice. And I'm going to want to switch out because this isn't a good matchup for me, as fighting defeats Steel. So I'm going to go into my counter, which is my Reuniclus, and he's going to go for the Bulk Up on the switch. Not really a good move. I mean, if you see that I have a Psychic type on my team, then you'd probably not want to go for a stat booster move so early in the game, which is not really good. Unless you can pretty much take it and knock out every single one of your Pokemon on the team, but nope. Either way, if he did go for payback, I would have resisted it and got some Leech Seed recovery and some leftovers. So now he goes for the payback. He does a fairly good amount, I think, around about say 1/3. I go for my Calm Mind, expecting him to switch out, but he doesn't. I should have probably went for the Psychic right there, but you know, why would the Conk Elder stay in front of a Reuniclus? I mean, really, you'd probably want to switch out. I played dumb in this match a lot because I don't get to use my Reuniclus so much. But yeah, I don't know. I was just really messing around with Reuniclus. I didn't know what I was doing with it. Black Buses would be very annoyed with me there. So now he's going to go into his Bisharp, and I'm going to go for the Psychic. Yeah, he switches out then, so that means Bisharp won't be affected because it is part Dark, and Psychic does not affect Dark. So now with the type disadvantage, I'm going to go back into my Ferrothorn because I know I can rack up some ability damage called Iron Barbs, which the user, if he touches Ferrothorn physically, will lose a little bit of his health. I think it's around 1/8. Plus he has the Life Orb, so that means I can rack up major recoil damage. And since Bisharp won't be hitting my Ferrothorn very hard, he's going to want to switch out, and he's going to go into his Bravery, which is you could call it Warble, but Bravery is his English name, so I'll go with that. And thanks to the Stealth Rocks, I get an automatic 1/4 of his HP off, and I Leech Seed on the switch, which is great. So right now, I'm thinking, is he either going to Brave Bird or is he going to go for the super effective superpower? And at this point, I'm thinking he might go for the super effective superpower. So I'm going to want to switch out. No, I want to stay in actually, just to see if he did have it, and whether how much he will do. So yeah, he goes for the superpower, and because it's not stab, it won't knock me out, and his defenses fall down. And I was going to go for the Gyro Ball here, but I freaking get paralyzed, and I'm very sure that would have knocked it out with the reduced speed and the low defense and the Leech Seed. That definitely would have been knocked out already, but Oh, what can you do? Anyway, I'm thinking it's a choice set, so I'm gonna want to switch out. But he makes a good play by switching out himself, and he goes into his Ordino, and I'm gonna switch out, and I'm gonna go into, let's see, I'm gonna go into my Reuniclus because it would resist the superpower. So right here, you know, Ordino, you don't get to see many Ordinos in this match. In fact, this is the first one I've actually faced, so I commend him for that. He goes to the Wish, which is, yeah, okay, he might be running a kind of Clefable set. I'll go for the Focus Blast, which I haven't got any comments up, so it won't be doing very much damage, but let's see how much it does. How much does it do? It does around 60%. That's not that bad. If I had a Calm Mind up, that'd probably be close to 1 KO, but you know. Now he's gonna switch out. He's gonna go back into his Bribery. I don't really know what I did. I think it was going to run Protect or something like that, so I went for the Calm Mind here, and it's just Bribery is going to wait for the Wish to come, and when it does, it's going to be back up at a reasonable health. And because of the new Wish mechanics, Bribery is going to pretty much get near full health. I'm going to want to switch out now because I'm thinking he's now going to go for that Brave Bird, and I'm going to go into my Rotom Wash, which is Rotom Wash, and he goes for the Brave Bird like I predicted, and I take it very well. Not too well, but you know, I've got leftovers, so that would help. Which means he is now going to be forced to switch out, which means that whenever that Bribery comes in, he's going to be taking more Stealth Rock damage. So he switches out, he goes into his Conch Elder. I'm going to go for the Volt Switch. God damn it, Volt Switch, and that's going to do a good amount of damage. At the same time, I'm going to be able to get a Switch Initiative out, and yeah, it's going to help me switch out and go into my Espeon, which I do so right now. And my thought process here was whether I'm going to go for the Reflect to help my team against Bribery and Conch Elder, or am I going to go straight for that Psychic for the kill. So what I decided I was going to go for the Reflect, so I go for my Reflect. And I know most Revolutions, oh god, I'm still stuck on Japanese names, I'm sorry for that. Conch Elder like to carry Payback over Stonage, unlike my one, so I'm hoping I can live this Payback, and I do, so that's good. Now I'm clear to go for that straight kill, so I'll go for it right now, in case before he switches out or does anything else which I don't want. And I do take him out with the Psychic, so that is great. Now all I have to worry about is probably that Rotom that's going to come out right now, or the Ordino. We'll get to that in a bit. So yeah, I'm hoping it's in the Scarf set, because if it is, that means I don't be able to get my light screen up. But luckily it's not Scarf, as most usually aren't. So I'm able to get up that light screen up just before I die to this Rotom Thunderbolt, and now I'm free enough. Well, I would have lived that if it was for the crit, but you know, what can you do? Crits to crits. Anyway, he gets up his leftovers, and now I'm free to bring in a Pokemon fresh, which is my Rotom. Ugh, my Reuniclus. Damn, I can't speak today. Yeah, he switches out. He's gonna go into his bar shop, and I'm just gonna, you know, forget it. I'm just gonna go for the Calm Mind again, and hopefully, if I live this Night Slash, then I'm gonna be able to knock out this buy shop and get up a sweep. So right now I'm just gonna stay in. He tries to predict my switch, so he's gonna go for the Thunder Wave. I'm like, you know what, forget it. I'm gonna stay in, Calm Mind, and see whether I can get this off. So I'm trying to go for a Calm Mind or a Focus Blast. I'm not quite sure which one I do, but I get paralyzed, which is probably bad. And now he goes for the Night Slash. I know I can take at least one, even though it's stab, but I am a bold nature and I can probably recover this damage off. But no, he gets another critical hit, and I'm like, fuck. So you know what? This is my last chance to win. So I'm gonna send in my Darmanitan, and he is gonna get wrecked with that Flebit. So get wrecked. Yeah, get hit with that Flare Blitz. So yeah, he pretty much goes down because it's super effective and all that, and that's just overkill right there. So that's all good. Now he's going to bring out his Deoxys, and I'm like, oh crap, because his Deoxys is faster than me, even with the Choice Scarf. So I'm hoping he's going to miss with the Psycho Boost or anything like that. Hopefully I can live it. I do have my screens up, I think. So he goes for the spot, Psycho Boost, and I'm like, yes, miss. So like, jeez, just get wrecked. And yes, Deoxys just gets wrecked by that Flare Blitz, and that goes down. So the Monoton's just like, just sitting there waiting for the next Pokemon so he can wreck. And yeah, there goes my Reflect. Now Bribery comes out. This one is probably a Scarf, but I'm also a Scarf myself, and Bribery has a lower base speed than the Monoton. So the Monoton's just pretty much looking to death, so I'm just gonna go here. Get wrecked! And Bribery is just gonna take an ass load of firepower to the face, and it goes down. So yeah, pack up, fly away to your mama, and just don't come back. So now he's gonna bring his second to last Pokemon, which is a Rotom, and you know, at this point, I just wanted to get some damage, so I just stayed in just to get some damage on the Flare Blitz. And though I can't speak, though Rotom resists the Flare Blitz, the Monoton's sheer force power with the Flare Blitz still just a lot of damage. And he goes for the Hydro Pump, and it misses again. So I'm like, wow, the Monoton's just dodging moves today. He's just awful dodging today. So with that in mind, the Relaxing goes off. I'm just gonna go for the Flare Blitz just again, just so that I can get some damage. And yeah, the Monoton just pretty much knocks it out because it's a critical hit. So that pretty much makes up for the crit you got on my Uniclins with that Bisharp. So yeah, the Monoton just wrecking shit all day. So now he goes into his last Pokemon, which is an Audino, and Audino cannot live a Flare Blitz. He decides to go to the Protect because he just does. He's just making the inevitable battle longer. So yeah, so it's just pretty much a good game. So yeah, that's all I can pretty much say. Good games for RAVAGE656. Oh, and one thing. Get wrecked! Nah, I'm kidding. No, it was a good match. It's a good match. Go check him out. He's got some funny content, and that's pretty much it. Comment, like, subscribe, all that jazz. I'm out. Peace.